Hey everyone, you got Alex from RaddTitan, your GM on the camera.
Yo, Pete's.
And today we're in Comic Point in Prague, and we're looking at a few pieces here. The staff have been really helpful, letting us review some statues, so we're going to make the most of it. So today we're going to look at the Daredevil premium format by Sideshow Collectibles. Keep watching.
Peace.
Warning, the following video is rated RT and contains scenes of real men reviewing collectibles. RaddTitan cannot be held responsible for any viewers who act in the same manner, or will not be liable for viewers spending their money after screening these reviews. We recommend they like, comment, subscribe and share. The following video contains British accents where available.
Yo, people, so carrying on with the review. So this is the Daredevil premium format by Sideshow Collectibles. Alex informed me, as he knows a little bit more about this piece, is that this is a limited edition of 1,000 pieces. There is no exclusive. And
only 1,000. You said you just said
yeah,
that.
I said 1,000. Yeah,
I was just reiterating what you said.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, there's 1,000 pieces. There's no exclusive, so it is just one edition size, which is great. And let's run through the piece. Actually, let's get out. We're grabbing a few bits and pieces that we probably would not likely see, to be honest. So, this is something I've just actually picked up the XM version. So, it's going to be good to compare it. Let's go.
Let's go down. So, here we go. So here is Matt Murdock, premium format.
Doesn't come with an unmasked head, does it?
No. This is as it is. So start down on the base, and you got the Justice statue there. So
yeah, it's fixed head.
no, it's not. Head comes off.
Does it?
Yeah.
I can't get it off. Oh wait, yeah.
All right. So you just start here. You got the Justice base, sort of broken up statue, and
It's irony, isn't it?
Mm.
Isn't it meant to be the irony? Isn't that the point?
Or blind justice.
Oh yeah, blind justice and the fact that it's fallen and Daredevil's coming to its aid. That's what it looks like to me. Like he's rushing to protect it, which I think is a really, really smart move, to be honest.
And then this is a premium format, so I'm going to be shaking that. And this is the only piece of mixed media on there. So that's the holder for his. I can never remember what his weapon's called, and I always forget to Google it. So if you know what his weapon's called, can you stick it in the comments below? So there you've got the smashed up base. We'll just go around there a little bit more, and then working your way up. So we'll see the sculpt here. I think it's really nice, quite dynamic. I know there's been a few issues with people in some hotter countries where they've fallen over.
Well, this is definitely the sort of piece that if you don't keep it cool, is probably likely to do that, because literally all of the weight is on this one back foot.
Well, it's because of the way they're made. There's elements of plastic inside the polystone, obviously because it's poly, and because of that, obviously, it's going to react to the heat.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. But at the same token, the more, if that's the case, the more dynamic the pose, you have to put provisions in place so it doesn't fall.
Yeah.
It's just there is literally one point of contact that is on this base, so, and that's that left leg. So all of the weight is rolling forward, and it's all onto this. Is this where it breaks from?
The foot snapped, and then the statue fell forward.
Yeah, that's what I would imagine would be the issue with it. I've got to say one thing, having a look at the XM version and having a look at this version, I have a couple of friends of mine, like Joseph from Statue Reviewer. He has both pieces, and I can actually see how you can keep them both, because to be honest with you, it is very, very different. Like it's not the same Daredevil really. The uniform is different, the shading's different, it doesn't look remotely this similar. It's not even comparable really in that way.
Also the logo's quite well done. The sculpt on the body inside there with the shading's really nice. It's
great texture to it as well. It's
just about to say that.
It's great texture to the piece.
You just cut me off when I was saying texture. I was like,
Be quicker. I think
it's
a great. There is a good texture
and the boots
to it
as well, done really nicely.
It's not over shaded, is it though? It's not overly done. It's quite a good, gentle shade running through it.
The head does come off, but there's no switch out head.
Can't really see the seams too much on that as well, which is
no, it's done very well. The actual, because obviously it's a mask, so they've done it along the line of the mask there, because you can see the stitching along there.
No, they've done a fair few lines on this, like from the
I think the
boots
face on this is really good. I think the face is nice.
Let's have a look.
Let me just get some clips of this. So yeah, there you go. Try and have a look at that.
Let's have a look. It's too shiny. It's too shiny. The face is well shiny. The chin and around the bottom of the cheeks is really shiny.
Trying to get some.
I think, to be honest,
Scroogemus Maximus.
yeah. I mean, from the back, it's. I mean, from most of the angles, it actually looks really, really nice. I mean, I like the suit. I like the texturing. I like the shading. I like the fact that they got these. This is a very difficult thing to sculpt correctly because he's not only is he running forward, but he's also twisting. So getting that right on the anatomy is very, very difficult. You see that texture through this.
I think the anatomy and the pose is better than the XM one because I think the XM one from angles looks quite off.
Oh, you mean leaning back, or do you mean
the way he's leaning? His body kind of wouldn't do what it's doing in that situation. So I do think this one's got that over that. I also think the display, this is a lot easier to display.
It takes up a lot less space, and I don't think it's got to be about maybe 15 inches tall.
I also think this will go quite well with the Electra.
Which one?
There's the Electra Comiket, isn't there?
Yes.
It actually go quite nice with that as well.
I think to be honest with you, I think this is a nice piece, but there's a couple of parts that obviously I'm not too keen on. So I don't like the base. I don't like the figure, like sort of leaning on some sort of circle thing where it looks like there's bits of popcorn going around his base. These little rocks things that I just think, for me personally, I would have liked to have seen a more wider base and then it on it more because it's quite small.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? This is really nice. This part of it's beautiful. But I would have liked the bottom part of it to be slightly wider, probably like similar to the size of this, just more and circular, and then it on top of it, because this actually looks like it's an add-on. It looks like someone's just put it on top of this base, as opposed to it being part of it. And I think around the face is a little bit too shiny.
Yeah.
Other than that,
what's he measure up at?
I don't know, but I don't think it's very big, man.
No, it's not.
Really good. Would this go in a D-top? Would you think the lean's too much?
I think it might. An angle.
All right, can you see these?
Yeah, I can see these numbers. So let me get in there. So this is going to be around just 39-ish centimeters.
39-ish.
Give me some depth then. Pretty much from the back of the statue behind his foot to the head there.
Is it not the fist that's further out?
I'm going depth. That's the deepest part here, isn't it? This diagonal where I'm pointing.
There.
I'm going to go from like there.
Alright, so this is around 37.5, 38.
You get a D-top if you angle it.
So if you've got to turn it slightly.
Yeah.
Width-wise, you ain't got too much of a problem here, right?
You're going to, well,
yeah.
just slightly after this because of where
I
this
think you're talking about 28.
Yeah, that's going to D-top nicely.
Yeah, it would fit it.
What was the height again? God, you just measured it. Oh, 39, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is fine, yeah.
So what's that? 39, what's that? About 17 inches? Is it about 17?
I can't do it off the top of my head that quick. 30 is 12.
30 is 12. And it's
so add on 4. So
16.
16, yeah.
Yeah. Hey!
Alrighty. So, we'll just...
Better than I expected. I've seen photos of this and I wasn't too bothered about it at all. And I thought I've got to be honest, I thought compared to the XM it would be murdered. But there are elements to it. It's definitely probably a little bit closer to comic book than XM's. I think XM's has got elements of the series and
on TV show.
It's got elements of that into it. So I think if you're a comic purist, this may be the more, and it's much more reasonably priced. I mean, I think what did this retail at about 367?
I think this is one of the like the older pieces to be around 380.
Yeah, like this is like Doctor Doom premium format price, isn't it? And then sort of after them it went crazy. So yeah,
all right.
So you might be able to pick this up for good money.
Right, let's end it about there. So George, do the spiel.
Spiel. The spiel.
Yeah, do the spiel.
Like, comment, share, subscribe, and put them big thumbs up for us. All right, people. Much love.
4 out of 4 then. You normally miss one out.
Yeah, well that's what you're for.
Well done, buddy.
Thanks, man.